Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I will be showing you how to build a Battlebot in Scrap Mechanic. And this video, I will be building a horizontal spinning bar, just like Tombstone. And first, you need a base. Maybe that's too small. I will be making it bigger. And I am using a mod. I'm using the Ultra Light Flat Block. I don't know what mod is it. I think it's the new Legend mod. But anyway, it's gonna be light. I don't like making Battlebots that are heavy in Scrap Mechanic because it's not that realistic. If you look at Battlebot show, when a robot hits something, it's gonna go flying. And in Scrap Mechanic, it doesn't really do that if you have a heavy robot. So you need it to be light. And that's the reason I am using a light block. And now you need to place down a seat. Right now I am using the mod pack right here, the invincible seat, just like so. And you're gonna place it anywhere you like. I like to paint it red to make sure that this is the seat. You just press E on there, so I know. And I'm gonna make the chassis bigger, not the red color, the black. Yes. And now you need to build a side. I like to make it have a center point. That is not a center point. Just like so. Now you have a center point. And maybe I will put the wheels right there. It's gonna be a pretty tall robot. Like that. Make it taller. Like so. And then you need the top plate for the robot. Just like so. And now we have to set up the tank drive. I like to do it up first. You need engines, whatever you want. I like to use a smart engine because it's lightweight and easy to use. I am just gonna place down right in the back there, and I will be showing you how to use the smart engine. I'm gonna cut it out so it's easier for me to see. You just have to place down these ones. What's it called? Counter. You just need counter blocks, and one of them you need to paint in black, just like so, and the other one you have to paint it white. And the white stands for speed, and the black is for torque. And you also need some buttons, just these. You place them down anywhere you like. I'm just gonna place down them right there. And you hook them up. And then paint these ones. Oh no. Reset it. Paint them pink. It is this pink right there. Paint these buttons pink. And I think pink is for 100. So here is 100, 100, 100, 100. Press 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it should just work if you hook it up to the engine. Just like so. If it doesn't work, you just have to clear these out and replace them, and they should just work. Just like so, and these will be the components. And now these motors are for the tank steering, and this one's for the backwards and the forwards. Now you need to build some sort of mount for the bearings and wheels. Just like that. And you go in there. You need 3 bearings. And that is 3 bearings, and I don't like how it looks right now. I'm just gonna replace it, re-weld it. Gonna 1 block, like so. You could just have your own design. It doesn't really matter as long as it works. This is the basic setup right here for the drive. I am just gonna showing you how to build a basic robot with tank steering. And now you need a wheel. I like to use the mod pack. I think it's 5x2. No, that is too small. 7x2. That is perfect. Mount the wheels up. I like to put the wheels wide a little bit so it's gonna be more stable. You could make it narrow. I don't like doing that. Hook it up. And now for the tank steering, you need a thing like that, a T-piece, and some bolts right there. I think you also need a sensor to detect the bolts. Put them right there and hook it up. Make sure that they're on fast speed and change the sensor the color you will not use on this robot. I am not gonna use red on this robot. No, actually I am just gonna change it to this color right here. This bottom one. I will change the color of these. Put these range on max. They're not gonna detect, they only detect this one. And when I turn, yep, you can see, it's gonna see the sensor. Yep, that is good. You're gonna have some like instant response with this setup. There's no delay. There's not much delay from this kind of setup. So it's gonna be a pretty good setup. And now how to wire these up. You wire the forward and backwards to the inside. Reversed one of the bearing. And the left goes over there. This one will be to that. Do that, do not reverse those. Oh, actually, wait, but this one for that, don't reverse. And this one, for the right one, you have to reverse it. Reverse. And this should just, yep, function. This is for the right, left, forward, backwards, and you can see the torque right there. I might lower it down, but I'm gonna do that later. And now, fill it up. Oh, this color looks like poop. Okay, anyway. This is the box of the components. Remember, if you are building a robot with weapons on there, remember to put a switch. I like to put 2 switch just in case because I'm too lazy to open up this thing every single time. Just like so, and leave a hole. You can see the seat. That looks pretty good. And now for the spinner. I like to use blocks that are in the new legend mod. If you go in there, there's like some sort of flat ball block. Where is it? Yep, those are these ones right here. They are pretty thin. Let me just show you. Oh, I placed the lift. Anyway, you can see they're really thin. I want it to be thin so I can make the weapon bar thicker and it looks better in my opinion. So I already have a save of that. I already built one. It is this right here. You need to spawn 2 of these. You gotta just build one. Those are just individual pieces as you can see over here on the right side. And once you spawn it in, maybe you just build it on your robot. It's pretty easy to build. Just build a shape that looks like that. And I will just weld it up like so. And make sure there is a contact point right at the top and bottom. Now comes for the important stuff. Oh, what happened there? Okay, you need ice for this. You don't want any collision happening. I'm gonna use ice, put it on the lift. Just do it up like so. Pretty easy to do. Do another layer. I'm gonna make the weapon only 1 block thick because it's just better in my opinion. If you make it too heavy and big and bulky, it's not gonna have that much hitting power. I mean, if you make it heavier, it's gonna have more hitting power. But if it's too heavy, it's just gonna have so much spinning time. It's just gonna be slow. Now for the blade, I like to do a full drag and then do another one. Now you will know the center point. Center point's right here. Oh, make sure it's on the lift. Weld it and weld it up top with this. This will reduce the friction. Maybe I should have putting these 2 with ice blocks. Let me just do that. Oh, what? Just like so, it's gonna be not much friction. Paint it up. Gonna use red on this because I think it looks good. And now comes to the fun part. Extending the blade. 1, 2, 3. 3 blocks. Do the same thing to the other side. 3 blocks. Make sure they're not hitting any part of your Battlebot. And another block. That is good enough. Make sure you leave some gaps on the back because you need it. Now you need thrusters to power the blade. I don't like using engines because they have a torque. You're gonna drive weird if you have the torque. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. I am gonna use the new legend mod, no flame thrusters. I think it's here somewhere. Just like this one, thruster with no flame. Right now, I am gonna spin it clockwise. Hook it up to the switch. And then hook it in to the seat. And I am gonna build a tooth around there. Make sure that you're on advanced physics, like this one right there. So it's gonna work. You press the button. Okay, I gotta bump it up. Maybe that looks good. No, it's pretty weak. I don't want it to be weak. You gotta fine tune the thruster level. I like to make it as high as possible, so it's gonna have maximum hitting power. Yeah, just like that, you see. And make sure if you have a battle box, it's made out of the terrain blocks. So you're not using the regular blocks that you're building right now, because they will glitch through. But this terrain parts, these ones, they're not going to glitch through. It is better. Gonna make the blade looks a bit better. Paint the tooth black because it looks good. Now I am gonna test out the Battlebot. I am gonna spawn in my Battlebot. I am gonna spawn in maybe this one. This is a drum spinner. Just like that, I will show you how it works. That is how it works. It tosses robots into the air. This is using thruster power also, and then it glitches through. That's just a scrap mechanic thing. It glitches through stuff all the time. Oh yeah, and also, this bot will also drive upside down. If you pay attention, the wheels have some like ground clearance on the top and bottom. I will show you how good this robot is. It's pretty slidey, but it's fine. You can see a lot of hitting power right here. That's a good hit. And don't ask why I put a fireball in the middle of the arena. Somebody did. Now we're upside down. Oh, no, we're not. It's a great robot. If you have a friends to play, you just build your own robot, and your friends you're gonna build their own robot. I hit the roof. We're upside down. That is fine. I can drive upside down also. Why am I not driving? Oh, you know why? Because I have too much weight on the front. And it's not slippery enough. Where's the ice blocks? If your robot doesn't drive that great, you just need less friction. If I put a ice block right there, when it tips over. Oh, let me try to tip it over. Come on. You know what? Let me get in the seat. Can you just tip over? Oh, no. It doesn't want to tip over. You just need less friction so it drives. This is how you build a basic bar spinner in Scrap Mechanic. It's pretty powerful. Of course, you can make it more powerful just by increasing the thruster. It's gonna go a lot faster. And it might causing issues if you have a blocks arena. It's gonna glitch through a lot more. In this case, I'm not using that. I'm using the terrain. Oh, see? It's gonna glitch through its own creation also. So I don't put it up too high. Just stay in a normal level. 3,000, maybe a bit higher. This is what I'm saying. If you have a robot just like this, it's gonna be more realistic. So when it hits stuff, it go flying. Oh, I cannot turn there. If you have a robot that is super heavy, it's not gonna be that realistic. Yep, that is very realistic. And this is how you build a robot. It's Scrap Mechanic. And be sure to subscribe if you like my videos. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.